Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend, 20 male, to set boundaries with his stepsister, 26 female? I, 22 female, have been dating my boyfriend, 20 male, for about a year. He has a complicated relationship with his stepsister, 26F, and lately, it's starting to make me feel like I'm going crazy. They've lived together since he was 7 and she was 13. According to him, she was awful to him growing up, constantly bullying him and making him feel like an outsider because he shares the same name as her abusive biological father. He's always carried the weight of feeling like he didn't belong in his own family. 3 years ago, his stepmom died of cancer, and he says that's when their dynamic shifted. He told me it made him feel orphaned and like he needed to rebuild what little family he has left. That sounds noble, but rebuild apparently means dropping everything to cater to her every mood swing. They both still live at home. She moved back shortly before we started dating after a breakup. Since then, it's like she treats him as her emotional crutch, and he allows it. She constantly asks, demands, things of him, and if he says no, she gets angry, guilt trips him, and accuses him of not making an effort, so he gives in. Every single time. The other day, we made plans to hang out. I was literally waiting outside his house for 10 minutes when she asked him last minute to do the dishes because she had a really bad night. He knew I was waiting. She knew I was waiting. He still did the dishes. I ended up sitting in my car for 40 minutes like a side character in my own relationship. This isn't a one-off. Every time I try to talk about how it makes me feel, he vents about how hard his life is, how he feels stretched thin trying to please everyone, how I don't get it because I haven't experienced loss like he has. And yeah, I haven't. I had a decent childhood. My parents are still alive. I'm low contact with my dad, but still. But that doesn't mean my feelings are invalid. I'm not asking him to cut her off. I'm asking for boundaries, basic ones, like not letting her sabotage our plans or emotional bandwidth every time she's having a bad day. But whenever I bring it up, I get the same speech. She's all I'll have after my dad dies. His dad is 40 and in good health. Meanwhile, I've had horrible weeks, and he hasn't shown up for me. I invited him to a movie I was excited about. He bailed because his sister would get mad. She gets priority, every time. And I'm just supposed to suck it up because I haven't suffered enough. I love him, but I'm exhausted. So, am I the asshole for asking him to set boundaries with her, for the sake of our relationship?